Hello everyone and welcome to the first video on the real SMP server. As implied in the name, it's an SMP, REEL. And if you're questioning why I am in Perfect Diamond and Tools, that's because I've spent about 9 hours getting started on the world. About 2,000 blocks away from spawn, because I know that's incredibly boring, but just to prove to you that I did this legitimately, if we look at my stats here, 14,000 jumps, and I have about nine and a half hours of playtime. So this is legitimate, but I thought it'd be really boring to show you. Also, it'd take forever to edit. So what we're gonna be doing today is I'm gonna actually be playing the server now that I have good tools and good equipment, and I think it's time to start off with the base. Unfortunately, there are a few weird things going on around my village. Just walking around my village, and I've noticed that we have some villagers here that just locked themselves into this, so this might be useful in the future. What we're all doing here, I'm gonna make an iron for my race. Now, this entire hill was covered in trees, and I destroyed them. I took them all down, traded them for sticks, which got me all this gear. But what I'm planning on doing for this episode is to get my first starter base down. What I'm thinking for a starter base is a wizard tower. I haven't had much practice with these, but I have done a building on a building world that I have. But this will require a lot of resources such as cobblestone and deep slate. So for the first part of this episode, I'm going to go mining for some cobblestone and some deep slate, and hopefully we get a lot more resources out of it as well. Now, before we actually start building, I want to talk about my thought process when going into this build. You see, I'm not a very good builder. Not at all, actually. I'm awful. Well, no, I'd actually consider myself mediocre. Point being is, when I'm building on this server, I want to try to improve aspects of my building. So in this build and starter base I'm going to be making, my main focus is going to be gradients, which if you don't know what gradients are, it's simply slowly changing from one color to another, like going from deep slate to cobblestone to then something like calcite. Point is, it's supposed to help make builds look better. At least I think it does. So that's going to be the focus of this build and why I'm going to be gathering all these materials. So now we have some of the resources I wanted for stone mining. Now let's go get some deep slate and calcite. So I've dropped off their supplies. I got a couple deep slate, a bit of calcite. Next, what I want to do is fortune a couple of these diamond ores, and let's see what we get. Alright, here we go. Well, I ended up getting 45, so out of 20, that's not bad. That's actually, I think that's about average with Fortune 3. So now I'm going to go harvest some spruce, oak, and birch, and maybe a bit of dark oak if I feel like it. And I'll see you later. Now I have all the wood that I need. I think it's time that we start building the thing. So the first thing I want to do is flatten out this area and cover up these caves here. So let's go. And done. Now we can get to work on the actual base. Well, first we're going to start off with the initial shape. Now this is going to be a very basic build because obviously it's a starter base, but I want to get the shape of the circle down first. I think this is the shape I want to settle on, and also if it hasn't been obvious yet, I'm going to be trying to do a gradient. So first I want to start off with deep slate and cobble deep slate, and then work my way up to eventually this calcite die right here. So, and this is oh, Jesus. This is basically my very first build using this. So, or using gradients. Something I want to work on because I do suck ass at building. So, let's see how it looks towards the end. I was just fighting some pillagers, and look, I got a pillager head. I don't know, it's just a quick update, but So far, this shape I'm working with, it's going to be much taller right now. It looks incredibly awful, but I'm going to be texturing this a bit more soon. So, yeah, we'll see how it looks soon. So, I think I finished with the second layer. I'm going to start integrating tuff, and eventually we're going to move on to stone brick and cobblestone. And I'll update you guys once I get the next layer done. And after a little bit of building, I believe the third layer is done. I really like this gradient that I made. Well, obviously it's not original, it's very basic, but I really like it so far. Next, I'm gonna start building some supports at the top, and then I'm gonna be finishing the final layer, and we'll see how it looks from there. And now I finally finished the roof. But while building this, I have an idea. Originally, I was going to put a water elevator all the way up to the top, but now what I think I'm going to do, I'm gonna have leaves or vines coming all the way down in a spiral staircase down to right about here. That'll lead directly to the top where my bedroom will be. Then down here will probably be where I put all my furnaces, and then below that, my storage room I plan on building, but that'll probably be for a later episode. And finally, we have the leaves placed and ready to go all the way to the top. And let me show you the way up. If you follow the walkway, it'll lead you all the way up the tower. I think it's just a cooler way to get up here rather than, you know, a water button elevator down this way. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was short, but I'm just trying to get some videos out because this server's been up for 3 days and I don't want to fall really far behind the videos. And yeah, next episode we will be actually decorating this place and making it an actual base, because right now it's just a hollow shell. Yeah, see ya.